Welcome to more theory for second grade AMEB theory. Today we're going to learn about tonic triads. What is a tonic triad? A tonic triad is the first triad you build in the scale. So the note tonic refers to the first note of a scale. So if I was in C major scale, which doesn't have any sharps or flats, it's an easy one. Then if I was to build the tonic triad, the triad is just a 3-note chord. So I would start on the tonic note of C major, which is the note C, and then to construct a triad, I would add the third above and the fifth above. So don't forget, when you count notes in a scale, you count the first note as 1. So C, D, E to get to the third, and then to get to the fifth, C, D, E, F, G. And that's it. Pretty simple. So let's try another one. So if we had, let's try F major. You'll notice that it's actually really kind of easy, because if it starts on a line, see how the C is on a line, then it's very easy because it goes just line, line, line. And then if you have to start on a space, like with F major, so the first note of F is F. So to build the tonic triad of F major, it's really easy because it's on a space. So we just need to go space, space, space. But what we're really doing is adding the third above F and the fifth above F to form the triad. But this time we're starting on the first note of the scale. So now the triad becomes a tonic triad because it's built on the first note of the scale. So you just need to know your scales, know your key signatures, and then constructing the tonic triad of a key is very easy. Let's try another one. Say A major. Well, A is the tonic note of A major, so we start on A. It happens to be in a space, so that's going to be easy. And then we go the third and the fifth above, and there it is. Okay, so it's just the first note of the scale. Now, where most people have trouble is when we head to the bass clef. So if I pull up a bass clef here, let's get rid of that, then things become a little messy. You need to know your notes of the bass clef, and that's where people get confused. They either don't know the notes of the bass clef well enough, or they forget they're in the bass clef. So if you learn an instrument like a violin or a flute or even a guitar, where you're always using the treble clef, you have to be really careful with this, because this is where most people make mistakes. They just miss the clef and they start reading the notes in treble clef. Right, let's try one, say A minor. So you need to know your minor scales. So A minor is the relative minor of C major and uses the C major key signature, which in fact doesn't have any sharps or flats. So that's an easy one, but we have to start on A. Right? Same process though. A is the first note of A minor, then we add the third and the fifth above. So same process. Let's see, let's try, say, D major. So if I had to do the tonic triad of D major in the bass clef, I need to know my notes in the bass clef. Then I need to know that D is the middle line. So I start on the D, again, add the third and the fifth above, and there we go. All right, so be very careful, check the clef, and check that you know the notes. You can practice writing them out because you've only got a certain number of scales that you need to learn. So you just practice writing them on the bass clef, and then you'll be able to recognize them if they're presented to you and you have to name them. Right? So just be careful, watch the clef, make sure you know your key signatures, know your scales, and know the names of the notes on each of the clef, and you'll be fine. See you next time.